The third theory of learning is cognitive social learning. So Albert Bandura proposes this theory by emphasizing the role of thinking and social learning in behavior. In this approach, insightful learning is premise, where when you put chimpanzees in a room and have these boxes, it was found that they figured out a way to get to the tree somehow by trial and error, and finally having that realization that they've solved a problem. That insight leads them for new learning. So the use of cognitive maps helps us individuals. You know that if you have a rat and a maze, somehow it finds the way through the maze to get to that destination, and the next time it's much more faster because of the so cognitive maps that helps rats. So Bandura in his experiment used children, and children observed people around them behaving in various ways. So this is called the Bobo doll experiment that Bandura did. Individuals that are observed are called models. So in society we have a lot of influential models around us, right? People, it could be family members, it could be characters in the TV, or friends, or teachers. So these models provide examples of behavior for kids to observe and imitate. And these children pay attention to some of these people who are models, and then they learn and try to reproduce that particular behavior based on how their model is being reproduced. What kind of behavior or reinforcement or punishment the model gets for the behavior, the likelihood of them repeating the behavior is high. So first, child is more likely to attend to or imitate those people it perceives as similar to itself. So it's important to notice here that it's more likely to imitate behavior modeled by people of the same gender. So we do usually talk about it in our sessions with clients of how important it is to be that role model that your child can look up to, because they learn what you do so much more. As you see here in the video, kids learn by just seeing of how an adult behave with this doll. That's what the child reproduced here as well. So reinforcements can be external, internal, positive, negative. The same principle applies here of what we learned earlier, that the child will take into account what happens to people when deciding whether or not to copy their actions. So just knowing that these principles in social learning are so important for our kids, and giving that environment to them to have that positive reproduction, so they are able to be motivated or be reinforced in a positive behavior. So this is a basic idea of observational learning. You can watch these videos. This will help you to get more clear picture in terms of games or abuse, of how that is a learned behavior and is passed from generation to generation, or how a violent medium like games can impact individuals in real life. So watch this. It's also there in your readings, and have fun.